Hello everybody and welcome back to another Fortnite creative content video. I don't know, this will either be a Fortnite creative content video or this will be part of a brand new series maybe. Like Fortnite creative tips and tricks or just tips and tricks in general. Anyway, today I will be showing you how to excuse my cough. I will be showing you how to use the new Cattus Doggus, aka the robot and monster galleries and prefabs in Fortnite Creative. Now, these are all just personal opinions, some of you may not find as cool as I do. So, first off, we're just gonna look at that later. But right now, so first on our list we have something really simple, and that is just using it to make some cool little scenes. Like here, I've made him kind of, oh, that's not very good. I've made the robot pulling the sword out of the monster's skull. Maybe when it's over or when the robot has been repaired. Obviously this isn't lore friendly or canon in any way, but as you can see, it's not really lined up. This isn't really my best effort, although I do like messing around with the angles a lot. And this did take me a little bit of time to make, obviously not as long as others. I'll also take a look at that later. So, number 2 is just ominous scenes. Like, if we come and look over the shoulder of these guys, which we will also talk about later. And let's see. Maybe if I, like, like 60 maybe. Like, I hate my controller drift. Yeah, like white, black, no, other way maybe. Like color, white. Anyway, let's just, I don't really know. Yeah, let's try white. Just turn that down a bit more. Yeah, like, just adding a little bit of fog and lighting effects makes this scene really ominous. Like, you don't really know what's gonna happen next. You know what you're supposed to be expecting, but it just looks ominous and cool. Okay. So, yes. So, next on the list, sorry about that little wait right there, we have fight scenes. And, well, I guess it's a 3-in-1 right now, because obviously combining different pieces of different galleries with the robot might get you some, deal you some interesting results. Like, this looked kinda cool until I decided to have this robot ripping his head off. A little morbid if I do say so, but no blood, so I guess it's all good. I've caused a pretty bad wiring right there. But if you're gonna make fight scenes, if you're gonna have like missing pieces, and I'm not saying that this is 100% a requirement, but maybe you want the pieces scattered throughout the battlefield. Obviously I've not done a very good job because this was my second build with this gallery and prefab, so it wasn't all that amazing. And as you can see, there's also a little bit of more combat here. You've got this sword impaling this guy. And then for number 3 in this little scene, we have just simple little rocket arcs and just explosions. Now, I think that this deals a really cool effect, as it did in the event. It's just like yeah, I don't know. It's just a cool little scene, and of course, doing stuff like this too. This is cool, at least to me. Okay, so now on to number 3, which is a bit more of a complicated one. Making cool little armors for you guys. This is my original design. It was not inspired by anything. I just decided to make some armor for him. This, I think, was actually my first build with it. And I think it definitely turned out a lot better than I thought it would. And that's not good, but it doesn't really matter, because it got a lot of love on Reddit. So, yeah, just resizing and experimenting with the way you organize and place these things might deal you some really cool results, depending on your opinion and others if you care about their opinions. And then building your own robots. It is kind of entertaining and kind of boring, and the results may vary depending on what you like. If you want rockets in these, you can put rockets in these. Of course, they're not pre-aligned, so you're gonna have to do that yourself, which I don't like. I also don't like that all these lights aren't glowing, but I understand why they did that. And it can also deal some varying results depending on if you want these little almost unselectable plates on them. Of course, these were meant to be like as accurate as possible, so I did add them in. And here's a cool little trick or tip on how to select unselectable items. See how you can't select this right here no matter what you do? You can go around, you can't select it. But if you phase like just the right amount in, you can look around a bit and select it. And it's the same with these down here. It's the same with a lot of this stuff. Okay, these do pop out a little bit though, so they are not unselectable. And there are like 2, maybe 3 more, in my other map. And one of these is just making some cool creative maps, with the MTLs, the Mecha Team Leader, the robots, of course, I think I'm the only one to use that abbreviation, because I just think it sounds cool, and it simplifies the name a bit. So, what I came up with is kind of like a, it's kind of based off the Pacific Rim movies, where they've got the big factories making them. I don't really think I've seen the big factories making them, but there are bases that hold them. And one of these tips is just making cool scenes, making them look like they're being constructed. I think that catches the eye of a lot of people, because these also got a lot of love on Reddit. This one is obviously not as finished as the others. It still has the legs to be folded out, and these little foot plates need to be folded in. And another is making more cool scenes and combining different parts and pieces of the 2 different robots to make like half colored, half painted, unfinished robots. Like this guy, he's got a mix of the painted parts and the unpainted parts, because he was this pod was attacked, and is still being attacked, while this MTL was being painted and finished up. And just putting two heads together, that's a pretty cool concept and little look. I like how it looks because it looks like it's half painted but not fully painted, so it gives off a cool little vibe. And then I think last, maybe second last, is making your own robots out of this. And I've seen several examples of this on Reddit, so this is not my idea. The bone armor was my idea, but as far as I know, at least. But yeah, making your own little robots like factory loaders that I have here. My own original design, definitely not my original idea. But my design is original. Yeah, they can give off cool little vibes too. And yet another example of making small but meaningful scenes. Like, this is going to be put in the main atrium of that factory, and it's going to have the control team being loaded into the map. Obviously I shouldn't spoil too much of this map because it is coming out soon, hopefully. It should be finished up soon. But nobody watches these videos anyway, right? So anyway, thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy. I'm shamelessly self-promoting right now because I don't care. Subscribe because I am currently stuck at 8 subscribers. Yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. Anybody who did make it fun. Comment potato head cheese nuggets because I don't care if you made it this far. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one if you watch that one too.